Hello viewers, today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful v-neck shawl collar with a kimono sleeve. Good day viewers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Winnie and I make videos about helping you step up in your sewing game. So like I said before, today we'll be making a kimono dress with a shawl v-neck design. And for this tutorial, I'll be making use of 2 yards of Ankara fabric and half yard to design my neck and my sleeve. I plan to make the length of my dress to be a 3/4 length. That's between 41 and 43. But if you're looking to have a full length, you have to consider making use of 3 to 4 yards or even 5 yards of fabric, depending on your client, depending on the size of your client. So if you like contents like this, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. So kindly watch till the end so that you can learn how to make this beautiful v-neck shawl design. Stay tuned. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is to mark your starting line, which is 1 inch. Actually, the first thing I did was to divide my fabric into two equal halves. Don't forget I mentioned I was using 2 yards of Ankara and a little bit of touches. So I divided my fabric into 2 equal halves. So here I have just 1 yard, and then I want to start with the back because the back is faster to start with. And so like I said, I started with marking my starting line. I want the length of my fabric of my kimono to be 43 inches with hemming allowance, so I'm going to mark it as well. So that will be my end line. I'll be marking a width of 3.5 and a depth of 1.5. I'll be marking my shoulder slope. So it depends on the fabric you're working with. If you want, your shoulder slope can be up to 15. To make a longer kimono sleeve, you can do 15, you can do 12. But in my own, on this project, I'll be using 11. So after marking that, I would come down by 1 because that's the shoulder slope, that's the slant line. Sorry, to mark my slant line. Next thing I'm going to do is to mark my sleeve opening. You can use 12, you can use 11. So, but I will be using 11. I'm marking my waist not my bust, my waist 16, my waistline. I'll be marking my hip line, which is 24. I'm using the hip measurement of 40 inches, so I'll be marking 40, then adding extra 2 inches for the boo allowance. So the total I have is 12. So I'll be marking that 12 all the way down. I'll be giving this a nice curve, then connecting it to my hip line. And then after this, I'll be adding my half-inch allowance all the way. You can choose to add pockets to your project, but in this situation, I have just 2 yards. So I don't have enough fabric to add pockets. So I'll just cut my neck at this junction. I'll cut my neck, then I'll add half an inch all the way around. After adding half an inch all the way around, I would cut out my back pattern. My back kimono is ready. So guys, I'm adding my half an inch or 0.5 seam allowance all the way around. The only part where I'm going to add 1.5 is my hem allowance, and then after that I'll be placing my back pattern on my front piece fabric to cut out. So guys, I've placed my back pattern, my back pieces on the front pieces fabric just to make the work faster. And then I want to take it out now, but before I do that, I'll just notch the center back because we will need this notch while joining the knot, the collar, the short collar. So I'll take it out. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mark 15 as the neck depth of my front piece. After marking 15, I would mark 1 inch from 1 inch forward from that point where I marked 15. I hope you guys can see clearly. Then I would use a ruler to draw a straight line there. And remember my width is 3.5, so I would connect it. I'll connect to the width. I'll draw a straight line to that point. Can you see that? And then the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out. And then after cutting out, the next thing I'm going to do is to mark half an inch downwards from the 15 inches depth line. I'll be marking half an inch downwards. And I'll draw a straight line. And then I'll be connecting this junction So that's half an inch. And then I'll be slashing. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And then after doing this, I'll set the front piece aside so that I can start the shawl collar. So guys, before I can measure and cut out the shawl collar, there's a measurement that we need. And to get that measurement, I need to place my front piece and my back piece right side facing right side. I'm going to sew the shoulder. I'm going to sew up the shoulder. Then after sewing up the shoulder, I'll be measuring from the first notch all the way to the center notch that I made at the back. So I'm getting 19, but I'll add extra 4 inches excess just in case of mistake. So it's better to add 4 inches or 3 inches while preparing the collar. So as I got 18 now, I'll add 4 inches. So I'll be making the length of my collar to be 22. Then for the width of my collar, I would measure from notch to notch. So from what I have here, from notch to notch is 2 inches. Then I'll add extra half an inch for seam allowance. So I'll be having 2.5. So guys, I'll be multiplying 2.5 by 2, and so I'll be getting a width of 5 inches. And so I'll be using the length of 24 inches. In other words, I added 6 inches to my actual length to make 24. I would also hem my kimono by 1.5 inch first of all and sew it up before I join the sides of my kimono. So I'll do that as well. So let me prepare the collar now. So guys, this is my Duchess fabric. You can see I bought some gold. I believe it will come out well. It will blend well with my Ankara because there's a touch of gold on my Ankara. So guys, remember what I said about the length of my shawl collar and the width. So my width is 5 inches, and my length is 24. On fold, I want to point out the fact that this fabric is on fold. This is 24 inches on fold, so that you're not confused. So guys, see it, it's on fold. It's on fold. So the next thing I'm going to do, I want to get my preferred neck depth. So I will place this from my center back. I'll demonstrate it to you now. I'll place it on my center back and point it at the depth, my preferred neck depth. So if I want 14 to be my preferred neck depth, then I will measure from here and stop at 14. But for this project, I want the neck depth to be 12, so it won't be too low. So I stopped at 12. Then I would mark a straight line mark a straight line at it, at that 12, and then from there I would determine the center of this width. So I'm getting 2.5. So after marking 2.5, I would connect from my points to that center. I would use a straight line and a ruler, and I will connect it like this. And then after doing that, I'll take it to my sewing machine and I will be sewing from here to this place. So I'll do that and give it a very good press and bring it back for you to see. So guys, I failed to mention that for the shawl collar, if you're using a very stable fabric like jeans material like ashoke or any other very stable fabric, then you can go ahead and complete your shawl collar without adding interface. But if you're using the kind of fabric that I'm working with, which is Duchess, you might have to add your interface so that when you iron it to give it a little bit of stability. So please don't forget to add your interface first before you start folding and ironing and doing everything to prepare the shawl collar. So I'm here to demonstrate how you can get the preferred neck depth for your shawl collar. Remember, I was talking about either choosing 12 inches or 14 inches, and for this project I chose 12 inches. You can do 14 inches if you want a more deeper opening or a deeper neck depth. So like I said, you would start from your center back like this and measure and stop at where you would like me. I stopped at 12. I prefer 12 inches, and that was why I marked 12 inches on the shawl collar. So that is what I'm trying to say, from your center back to your preferred depth. So let's get back to the tutorial. So guys, I'm back. I have woven my kimono at the sleeve opening. I also wove the neck for a neater finishing. Though some people don't weave the neck, but you can do what works for you. I always like my outfits very, very neat. I have hemmed it. I have also joined by the side. So my kimono bodice is ready. So let me show you what I've done with my shawl collar. So this is the outcome of my shawl collar. I ironed an interface on it to make it look a little bit more stable, and then I went ahead and wove it all around so that it can be very neat. Another thing that I did was to prepare my sleeve. Very easy to do, so I'll be pinning it around my sleeve opening like this. So just make sure that this joining matches with the joining of the sleeve from the armhole. So I'll just pin it all around like this, like so. Can you see? So after pinning it all around, then I'll take it to my machine and sew on 1/2 inch, and at the end of the day it's going to come out this way, very beautiful. So I'm just showing you what I'm going to do now for a shawl collar, which is the most important part of this tutorial. Don't forget that we're supposed to notch the center back of the kimono so that it will guide you on how to place your shawl collar. And so for this fabric, this crease line is pointing that this is the center back of my shawl collar, so I'm going to use it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pin it, is to match it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. match it this way, the center back to center back, then pin it all the way around. So you pin it all the way around, so until you get to the first part of the notch. After getting to the first part of the notch, I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's not confusing. See, this is the end of the notch. This is the end of the first part of the notch. Can you see the notch we made earlier? So you pin. See, all this area will be pinned. So you take it to your sewing machine and sew from that place that it was pinned all the way down. Then you pin the other side as well and sew. After doing that, so I'll take it to my sewing machine now and do just that. So guys, just take your time and do it very slowly so that you get it right. You don't need to rush at this junction. Just take your time so that it's going to come out really nice. Okay. So guys, I'm back and I have stitched it like you saw me doing on the sewing machine. And the next thing you're going to do is to sew this part like this. Hope you can see it very well. And then you'll be having an excess, so you can choose to leave this excess or you trim it out. So I will trim out mine to an extent, and I can go to my machine and weave this place to make it neat. So guys, this is the outcome of all that I have done. And so my shawl color kimono is ready. You can look at how the front came out. I have also installed the sleeve. If you want me to make a proper video on how to fix this turn-up sleeve, you can let me know in the comment section. So guys, we come to the end of this tutorial. If you gained value from this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, comment on my video, like and share. Thank you so much for viewing till the end, and see you in my next video. Bye.